Welcome back to The Survivors. In Episode 4, new clues surface, old secrets return, and Brian's fate takes a surprising turn. Let's break it down. The episode opens with a flashback of Brian teaching young students how to do CPR. In the present, Brian is now sitting in the police station while Verity speaks to the lawyers. Detective Pendlebury is trying to figure out how Bronte's camera has no fingerprints, yet Brian's DNA was all over her. They question Brian, but he's not making sense. Pendlebury even suspects that Verity might have helped him cover it up. Later, Trish and Olivia bring food to Kieran's house. Kieran takes Olivia aside and asks about going into Bronte's room. Olivia admits she took the phone but refuses to hand it in, afraid she'll get in trouble. Kieran reminds her he protected her 15 years ago, but Olivia says she never asked him to lie for her. Kieran then meets Sean and Ash, asking them to help clear his father's name. Ash refuses to hand over the phone since it could expose her for dealing drugs. Sean believes Brian is already doomed. His DNA and the camera are too much evidence. Meanwhile, the police show up at Julian's business with a warrant for CCTV footage from the day Bronte was killed. At lunch, Verity criticizes Mia for relying on apps to raise Audrey. Trish supports Mia, saying she's doing her best, while Verity remembers the past fondly. Trish says she hated those times. Kieran later challenges Ash to a ping-pong game. If he wins, Ash will give him the phone. After lunch, the tension explodes. Verity lashes out again, and Mia finally fights back. Verity accuses Mia of thinking Brian is guilty because she hasn't offered any comfort. Mia says the real tragedy is the murdered girl and how this town always ignores girls who vanish. A reporter takes photos of their fight. They chase him and take the camera. Verity breaks down crying. Later, Kieran, Ash, and Sean decide to investigate Bronte's murder themselves. They break into Ash's old shed at George's property to gather tools. George catches them and argues with Ash. Early the next morning, Kieran walks to the beach. Mia finds him there. Kieran starts to doubt Brian, especially since Verity has bruises. He wonders if Brian hurts people without knowing. Kieran asks Mia if she'll stay with him if Brian turns out to be guilty. She says yes. Kieran then opens up about what really happened during the storm years ago. He and Olivia were secretly dating and were together when the storm hit. Olivia escaped, but Kieran was swept into the cave. It was Olivia who called Finn and Toby, not Kieran. They came to help because of her. Meanwhile, Liam helps Verity search cases involving contaminated DNA. He believes Brian didn't kill Bronte. Then, Verity gets a call. She has 15 minutes to speak to Brian before he's transferred to jail. Mia visits George again. Kieran tries calling her with urgent news, but she doesn't pick up. George shows Mia his darkroom, where he's collecting Bronte's photos and writing a book about the town's past murders. Mia begins to wonder if Gabby and Bronte's cases are somehow connected. Elsewhere, Olivia finally opens up to Trish, asking why she hated those storm nights with friends. Trish says it's because everyone else got closure, but she never knew what happened to Gabby. Olivia, moved by guilt, decides to turn in the phone. Back at Brian's house, Mia finds a photo of Gabby on Julian's boat, the same one that capsized. She takes the photo with her. At the police station, Verity tries to talk to Brian, but he doesn't respond. She asks Kieran to try. Brian stays silent, but makes a hand signal Kieran recognizes. It's the one forced swimmer submerges. That means Brian didn't kill Bronte. He pulled her out of the water and tried to save her. His DNA is explained. The lawyers finally have a defense. And that wraps episode 4. Brian's story takes a dramatic turn, and the mystery deepens around Gabby and Bronte. Stay tuned for episode 5. Things are just getting started. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.